Hello, everyone. This is the Morning Gardener, and I was out today after getting off work. Mm, 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 mm. And what I'm going to do next, and something else to my arsenal. Um, I know that I said a number of times to each and every one of you to use chop and drop. I'm going to still use chop and drop because it's very, very, very valuable to chop down weeds and to allow them to compost into the soil. Um, but I'm also going to use grass clippings. Now, um, I don't have a lawnmower at the present time that has a weed, a grass bag on the back of it. So I'm just going to buy a whole lawnmower. Uh, Once I buy the lawnmower, I got one I'm looking at right now. The best time to buy a lawnmower is in the what I said to each and every one of you about shopping for your garden. I'm going to buy it in the dead of winter. And I see two that I'm looking at right now. I got two that I'm looking at right now. It's not a big expensive lawnmower. It's just a return. It's a return. And the return is brand spanking new, you might as well say. Because even the parts are not assembled yet. Whoever had it said, I can't get it started. That's what she explained to me. And I believe her. And there we are. It's a Troy built or something like that. You really can't make it out. Maybe. Can you make it out? Can any one of you see it? And they want $140 from it, marked down from 200. So I'm considering it. Yeah. So she was trying to get 160 for it. I talked her down to 140, and I'm gonna see can I even do more of a markdown. It's a possibility. But they have some actually for $160. They got it in the box, so it's not much of a markdown when you look at $200 and they mark it down to 167 here. I want to get it down to 140, and then I'll feel a little bit better about it because there was no one in that garden department buying anything, so they're gonna have to work with me. But the dead of winter is the best time to buy a lawnmower. There's nobody out there to haggling prices. Everybody right now is focusing on a couple things. Paying the bills back from the Christmas and the New Year's, and also they're thinking about paying their electric and heating bills. Well, thanks that I didn't run up a big cost this year when I got the new smart thermostat that helped me out a lot. Haven't been seeing any big bills. Um, and so that being said, I'm feeling pretty good about it. You know, smart thermostat on your cell phone. I love it. I don't know how I did all these years without this. I had one down there was antiquated. It was an old, what they call it. It has a mercury, back and forward with a coil that when the temperature affects it contracts and expands. I don't like that kind of deal. So anyway, I upgraded that. That's going to save me some money. Um, so there we go. And so I'm looking good right now. I'm feeling good right now. Um, so the lawnmower is going to be an investment, and it's an investment. It's not just a toy for me to play with. I already have an ability to cut the grass, but to put a bag on that riding tractor was going to be pricey. So I said, okay, don't do that. Just don't do that. Just take the unit and get, uh, just use the riding tractor. Some days you're not going to want to walk behind that that lawnmower, and you can take the rider tractor and do what you got to do. But the days you got to compost. See, when it starts getting hot on these properties, And you need hay or straw to go around your plants and to keep them moist and keep the temperature down, keep the soil enriched. You're going to need something to cut that grass. And you may already have a lawnmower that has a bag on it, or you might need to add a bag, but it's going to be a good deal. So that's all I'm saying. Now, I'm getting ready to close out because this is like talking to yourself. So I'm not going to do that all night. So what I'm going to do right now is get everything ready. I'm hoping everybody get out there and garden this year. I'm hoping that you get out there and you do what you got to do and grow some food, some healthy food. Went into my seed stash today, yesterday, and I had a ton of seeds. I couldn't even believe how many seeds I had. And I was out there buying seeds, so I gathered them together and I took them seeds back, about $15 and some change worth of seeds. I took them back. Wait a minute. And it was, I think, $15. $15 worth of seeds. So I took them back and I bought everything on that list and got them for probably about $7 or $8. So no. Originally the list was $19 and 83 cents, and I didn't have everything I wanted, even with that total. So I used them as a list, and I just went online and I found everything I needed for a lot less than what I was originally getting ready to do. And this year I will. Hello, how you doing? Hello. This year I will say seeds, no question about it. Now okra is always going to be saved. Okra seeds is without saying will always be saved. Corn, in my opinion, will always be saved because I'm going to start saving those corn seeds. Sorry about that. That let me know what time it is. Um, that the seeds I'm going to start saving because what's happening is I know that I'm an older part of I'm an older generation. Okay, I don't feel it, but I know I am. But here's what I'm saying is that the seeds are getting much more expensive because when I started gardening, I remember going to the store getting seeds that was $1.19, 95 cents, 98 cents a pack. Now they're $2.50 a pack, $3 a pack. Some of them are $4 a pack. I was online looking for seeds, and I saw a seed that was $100 a piece, and they were for the giant pumpkins. But they were one. Somebody here's what somebody did: grew a pumpkin, bought the seeds first, and was lucky enough and skilled enough to grow a giant pumpkin. Got a whole boatload of seeds out of that pumpkin, and selling them for $100 each, the seeds. Now, think about that. If you get one of those seeds, you would grow a bunch of pumpkins, you would take the seeds from them, grow a bunch more, always having someone to go back in the ground, and you're growing, like, you get enough, big enough field, you can put about 30 or 40 or 50 of them out there, and you get the seeds from each one of those, you're making some money. $100 each? $100 each. I couldn't believe it. So I found seeds that I kept from last year and all the way back to 2015, and these seeds are still valuable seeds to me, and I'm going to use some of those this year, and then I'm going to take the seeds from. I'm going to start just stocking my seeds up because I can't believe that seeds are like $3 a pack. Now I went to Home Depot and I picked up a pack of watermelon seeds. They were, I want to say sugar babies, but they might have been Boston Grays. Okay, let's see the Boston Grays. They were $2.50 a pack, and there were about 10 of them in there. 10 seeds. You could feel the pack. It felt like about 10 seeds. And I said, this is ridiculous. I remember when you used to get a pack of seeds, you actually had some seeds in there. Now it's not like that. I mean, they got them cut back to where you can feel the crease in the pack and say, "Oh, there the seeds are." And that's that kind of reaction because they got so few in there, and they know that you're using them to eat. They know that. They know that you're trying to get grocery out of it. In Baltimore tomorrow, cooler than today. Let's see, tap. Temperature more. Okay. Oh wow, it's gonna say 14 degrees colder. Oh, then my heater just went on. I don't want my heater on right now. I'm getting ready to do something. I just cut it back down. I love this thing, folks. I love this thing right here. I love it. Hello, hello. How you doing? Busy Bee Garden and Homestead. Yes. I had people on here. I've been on here for a while. I don't get that many hits like I used to because all I talk when I'm on here, all I talk about is gardening. I don't talk about my weekends, what I did, and all that. I talk about gardening because that's what interests me. Gardening is so much fun. I just lay in bed sometimes and think about it, and I think about it, and I go to work and I think about it. Sometimes I'm driving and I think about it. You know, I mean that's just a wonderful thing, gardening. It's a wonderful thing. And now I'm all set. Um, Wait a minute. I just thought of something that would save me some money. Oh yeah. I was getting ready to buy 5 bags of cow manure, but since I'm buying the lawnmower that's going to create um, what they call it, it's going to create the mulch. I'm not going to actually need those bags of cow manure. So what I have now, which is about 8 bags, I think I'm going to be okay. But I am going to use the yeah, I am going to use the. Oh, hello, hey, how you doing there? Food Forward Permaculture. Hello, how you doing? We got everybody chiming in. I'm getting ready to get off here. That's the thing about it. I've been on here for a little time now, so you know how it is. You know how it is. But I am doing everything I can to be successful at gardening this year, and I think I will be very successful. Um, so I'm doing grass clippings again, like I said earlier. I actually purchased a temperature control unit that will allow me to control the temperature of my heat mats. And I'm keeping that probably about 70. And so as soon as they germinate, pull them right off of the mat. As soon as they germinate, and then use the heat from the light. And in that way, I don't have long, spindly plants. Then, as far as the soil, excuse me, the seed starter mix, I'm gonna make my own seed starter mix. Yes, hello everyone. This is the new channel until I get mine back. What happened to your channel? That's why I didn't recognize you. And I kept in my mind, I said something's wrong here. And did you look on Facebook market for your lawnmower? Um, Wait a minute, you got something there. Wait a minute, hold on. Did you look on Facebook Market for your lawnmower? No, I didn't look there. Why? Did they sell any good deals there? Did they sell any good deals there? Hackers. Oh, hackers. Oh my God. I'm sorry to hear that, man. My goodness. Somebody hacked your station. Okay, now I gotta explain to some of you, and I appreciate you putting it. When you do the oh, okay, that's food product permaculture, FFP. Okay, I got it now. I don't know what all those are when they do the letters and stuff. I don't know what they are. I say I will have my own server. I've been hearing about that. I've been hearing about that. My lady told me get my own server. I remember she said that to me. But what I'm talking about, the tractor, excuse me, not the tractor, the lawnmower that I'm getting is a brand new lawnmower that was brought back to Home Depot, and I'm going to get it for a markdown. I went in there and talked real nice to the manager, and we understand each other, remember each other. Plus, a gentleman that met with me today, he works in a department. He said, "You're the morning gardener, aren't you?" And I said, "Yes." And his manager was somewhat, you know, uh, she liked that. She liked that she has gardeners coming in there that are really, really serious gardeners. And so she worked a deal with me, and she gave me her name. We shook hands, and I said, "Okay." I said, I'm gonna come right back up here tomorrow after I think about this, think it over, because I don't want to wind up with a piece of equipment that I really don't need. I did that one time before. I bought a power dolly that works off a battery. It was like $900, and I've never used it. It's just sitting there. I never used it. It was supposed to be used to move my boat back and forth in the yard, and that was a bust because unless you have that weight distribution on that trailer right, it'll keep spinning wheels because it has no traction. So you know how it is. Hey, backyard gardener, how are you? Let's see that. Yeah, this is wrong. Oh my goodness, it took me. Sorry to hear that. Hard to hear that. Sorry to hear this. Food forest permaculture. A lot of people don't like that because food forest permaculture just has. I mean, it's a favorite person to go to and really listen to, and they're very knowledgeable about gardening and all that technical information about soil and soil bacteria and you know and so now and I'm saying somebody actually went there and said, I'm gonna take the time and take his channel. Now I gotta say thank you all so much. Uh, I used to have people steal my videos, but I never had them take my whole channel. I had them steal my video. I'll be looking somewhere and find another name there, and my video will be playing. I'm in awe and listen, saying, "Wait a minute, that's me." And so I would go on and I get all the information. I would contact YouTube and say, "This person has my video," and they would ask me to do certain things to prove it was mine, and then they would go in and get my video back because I would actually save it to my favorites and see if this person uh, still could have my video, and he didn't have it anymore. And some of them I really took a lot of time working on, where I did like graphics and editing and everything, and then they would just take it and say, "No, I'm gonna earn some money off of this." You know, I'm not gonna make any videos. I'm gonna grab this one here and I'm gonna keep it. And then I started putting my tag right down at the bottom of my video. I should do that. Put my tag right there. What's up, guys? I see the man come in the room and he spoke to everybody, and he's probably in that area where the weather's not too bad right now, so he's in a happy mood. But right now we get ready to get some snow here in Maryland next week, um, and we'll have to deal with that. So my plan tomorrow is to get my lawnmower with the riding bag on it. Excuse me, not the riding bag, with the bag. It was done from my neighborhood. The address from the hood. Okay, that's really bad, man. I didn't know people were stealing gardening channels. What is going on? Yep, yes, it's, it's, it's backyard. I tell you, grow your own seedlings. Grow your own. Don't go out there and pay $3 a plant this year. And I know they're gonna be high this year because they were high last year. When you go buy the plant, a Booney, what is it, Boney or Barney Booney? They're the ones that do all the plants for Home Depot, Lowe's, and also Walmart. And when you go in there, they have everything from watermelon plants to squash plants to pepper plants, tomato plants, you name it. And then when the year starts going on, Walmart, yeah, that's it. That's it. Thank you. Um, and what happens is they come there, and you should see it. It looks like a shame the way they do it. I have a video up on that where the guy comes there and he just picks all these plants up in the trays. They're still alive. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just that it's getting later in the year. Um, they didn't sell them. Nobody watered them, and they look a little rough. But they still, you just water them down, and they'll pop right back up. And so that's how that is. So I look at that and I said, okay, why would I give somebody $3 a plant when I could go get a pack of seeds for $1, turn around and grow about 30 plants from that dollar? Come on now. And so that's what I do every year. You got to know when to hold them. I got in trouble singing on my videos. They sent me a little notice from YouTube. And when you sing so many bars, it's considered copyright infringement. So I remember that. So I said, oh my goodness. It popped up one day. I said, where'd this come from? Yeah, absolutely, really. So they taught me a little lesson. I won't be on here no more say, you got to hold them, fold them, go in them, So they actually sent me a nice little note. Always save your seeds and plant your own seedlings is best. You are 100% on that. These big box stores are yeah, yeah. They're gonna be about $4. I know, I already know because last year they were climbing up, and what they're doing is they know that you are using these plants to to grow groceries, and they're not going to have you sliding by like that. And they know people like smart, like some of you here on this page. You guys know how to grow a bunch of chili peppers and how to save the seeds to them. They know this. Tomatoes, save the seeds to them. Grow tomatoes next year. They know this, and they said, no, 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 no. We're gonna get our cut up front, and hopefully, hope that some of them will keep buying the hybrids. See, 'cause they got a whole bunch of hybrids in some of the box stores, and the information's not very clear on the packs. It don't say, whether or not it's a hybrid or it's a heirloom. It just doesn't say it. It's not very clear. You got another one that said rareseeds.com. There's information that's not even on their packs, telling you, hey, does this seed grow well in this zone? They don't put that on there. They don't put it on there because that hurts their sale. If you say, oh no, I live in zone 8, I'm not gonna buy these seeds. No, they want you to buy the seeds. If it grows where you grow, fine. If it don't, then buy another pack or get another variety or whatever. But they don't put that on there. Some seed companies will put on there what zones these seeds grow best in. Um, so I check that when I purchase any seeds. And like I said before, I have okra seeds that I've had now for the last 6 years, and almost lost them 2019 because I wasn't saving them, And I said, you got about 40 seeds here, and I put them in the ground, and it was too cold, and then I did it again. See, that's why I bought this here. I'm telling you, folks, I don't want to do this game again. Um, so I put it back in, and all the seeds took, and so that was a good deal. Um, this here, I can point at the soil and tell what temperature that soil is. I can point at it and tell exactly what temperature that soil is. I just pointed at my cat, and that's his temperature. Yep. And I don't have my temperature is 92.5. So this is a tool. It was $10 on eBay and free shipping. So it was well worth its money. Um, Now let's see how you get this here. You change the seeds in it. Right there. You change the batteries in it. I don't buy the cheap batteries. I don't like cheap batteries. Then we got the other box. We got the other stuff in there. So my point is this: temperature's not going to be an issue with me this year. I got to get a spray bottle so that I can. No. I have to find my spray bottle that I use to spray my seedlings. It is fine. It sprays a fine mist on the seedlings so that I don't not knock it or washing them out of the soil. I don't want to do that. It's a fine mist I can set it for, and just keep everything nice and moist. And I make my own seed starter mix. I like doing that because I have control over what behavior I want my seeds to do. Let's see, what is this right here? This is a message restricted from Backyard Gardener. I wonder why. It says it's restricted. Backyard Gardener. Restricted. Why is that? It just pops up there, restricted. Backyard Gardener, are you still there? Oh, okay. I deleted it. Okay. Woo, you had me scared there. I thought they stole something. Anyway, but make certain that everybody get out there and garden this year. Just do that. Just do that. And make all your planning right now so that you got everything situated. So when you get ready to do it, you can do it. You know what you're doing and you got everything prepared. And you're not paying premium prices. If you get this stuff during the spring and summer, you can hang it up trying to save some money. They're going to come at you and hit you hard. I just can't get over this score. I don't know how many of these I have. I don't know how many. I'll tell you what, you know, I will make certain that I feed this year my raspberries because last year, because I used to grow raspberries and not pay them any attention at all. I just didn't like, I didn't care about them. They was just there. I get a couple berries off of them and that was it. But one evening I was out there and I was throwing around uh, compost tea that I made, and I went over that area and I watered them, hit them real good with the compost tea, which I'll get to that in a second. But when I hit them, they all that's like the next week they had berries and flowers and everything all over. I said, oh my goodness. I said that they come right from that weed tea that I made. That weed tea. Weeds, folks. I make it do what it do. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't need to spend a whole boatload of money and get fancy stuff from the box stores. They got a whole bunch of stuff at the box stores they'll sell you. They love that. I see all the people in line. I hate being in line when it comes to, when the spring comes and you're in there buying. I don't see people buying flowers, but they front and I see all that and I go, look at the money they're burning up. Look at the money they burn. But they have a right to do it because this is America and that's what they want to do. But I said, wow. So I bought some flowers this year, but the flowers I bought are to help attract pollinators in. and they are sunflowers. And then I bought what's the other one called? Marigolds, which by the way, I'm not gonna do anything with these marigolds but save the seeds to them. I'm not buying these marigolds again. They will be saved. Um, once they, do what they do, they will be put into. And I like to use bill collectors envelopes because if I like to multi-purpose, just use them over and over again. So what I'm gonna do is put them in here and say marigold package for 2021. That's how you do it. Same thing go with the sunflower seeds. You get them out of there before the squirrels and the birds eat them up. That's the only difference. And you replant them next year. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Because you don't keep this, you gonna keep going to somebody else because they save the seeds and they sell them to you for a pack, $5 a pack, $6 a pack, when you could have saved the seeds yourself and got them for free. Absolutely free. And you just got to package them correctly when you put them away. Um, Stay away from the dollar store trees seeds. Stay away from the dollar store tree seeds. They will disappoint you every time. Walmart will have a 50-cent seeds out. Probably, I don't know when your Walmart will, but mine would have probably got them in there now. But I kept calling the store and checking and seeing what was going on. I stopped calling. So I said, wait a minute, I got everything I need. I really don't have to have their seeds right now. So what I'm going to do is, Monday comes, which is tomorrow, yeah. I'll make a trip to Walmart and I will see if they have the 50-cent seeds there. If they are, there are certain things I will stock up on because they're 50 cents and they're high quality seeds. So keep that in mind, good people. Keep that in mind. This has been the Morning Garden Show. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in and making this a very fun show because I had a good time. And some people got in here and they asked questions or they talked and we got the chance. Now we understand what's going on with the food forest permaculture. And so, that's just wow. I can't even believe that. I'm going to go online and look through what to do if somebody steals your channel. I'll go right on YouTube and try to find out what can be done when people do that. This has been the Morning Garden Show. I want to thank each and every one of you. And remember to keep on growing. This has been the Morning Garden Show. Thank you.